Well, this year's show has a much stronger focus on the companies behind the technology in these vehicles, and that includes startup companies with ideas for what could become the next big thing. Well, I spoke to Ryan McManus, the CEO and co-founder of AVE Automedia, a company that specializes in infotainment apps in connected cars. And with his products being launched in cars later this year, he told me that this isn't the technology of the future. It's technology that's already well underway.
Most vehicles that are rolling off the line have telematics and they have some type of internet connectivity into it. It's really big for companies like us because it's allowing us to create new and original experiences inside the connected car in the same way that the iPhone created new app experiences.
And why is it different from what we have now? Why will these apps, this connectivity, be different?
Connectivity is the first step in a path to mobility as a service. Everybody's talking about autonomous, but connected cars is really a much broader look at mobility. So connected cars are going to create many, many new markets, and we're looking at how can we create great experiences inside of the vehicle as passengers go from hands on the wheel to hands off the wheel.
So I believe one of the things that you're looking at is a video app specifically for children. What's the idea behind that?
Yeah, absolutely. So our first product is called Neptune. It's a video application that works on tablets as well as connected cars. The reason we chose children, in addition to being a parent of a 2- and 4-year-old, we chose children because it's the largest passenger segment that impacts buying decisions. And in the future, we're all going to be passengers. So we're overcoming some of the challenges in delivering rich media and video into the connected car and using information from the infotainment system to enhance that user experience.
How can users, people who will not be driving the car, how can they get a better experience inside the car?
And so some people are going to choose to do more and some people are going to choose to do less. We're looking at both entertainment applications as well as productivity applications. For passengers today, it's a much larger market to look at entertainment applications, but in the future it's going to be very much about productivity. What are you doing with this extra time that you have?
Do you think there's any barriers to getting people to trust and to understand this media?
Absolutely. I think people are kind of 50-50, especially when it comes to autonomous driving. Some people just love driving a car and they don't want to give that up. Others, they fear the robots. And so by creating a great user experience inside of the car, people are going to feel comfortable. By having all of their settings there, it's going to feel like the car they had before. If they trust it, then they will give it an opportunity and eventually they'll love it.
And are you looking at the Asian and Chinese markets?
Absolutely. Those are a huge market for us. China is going to be one of the next markets we're going into. We're looking for local media partners to begin working with. You know, when you think about some of the Asian countries and the growing middle class, they may leapfrog some of the technologies. And instead of individual car ownership, they may leapfrog that and go right into mobility as a service, further demanding applications like what we build here at AVE.
So this is the first time that the Detroit Auto Show has had a dedicated area for tech startups. What do you think startups like yourselves can bring to the whole conversation?
Well, we bring a lot in addition to energy, good ideas, and being able to move really quickly. It's really exciting to see so many startups here supported by tech stars at the Detroit Auto Show, and it was the same way at CES last week. And so we benefited from going through the Jaguar Land Rover incubator, and we know firsthand that the big companies definitely want to work with startups, and we're happy to be one of them.